Welcome back, everybody. It looks like I'm joining a lot of people heading into the Party City store today. The first thing that we're greeted here is with this uber creepy figure. I love the eyes on that. It just looks demented. Let's see. It's not the Lady of the Grave here, but she looks fun too. They also have a 7-foot fogging Grim Reaper. And this is what we're looking at, the creepy crawling kid. I couldn't have even told you that that was a kid, honestly. It looked kind of like a lady, in my opinion, just with some hair ribbons. Looks like based on this display, they were expecting a lot more out this year. Here's a neat little Chucky cutout. And look at the little lone pumpkin. Now, I've been to the Party City a few times already this season. Here it is, already October, and this is all they've got out. I don't know if they're just not getting things. They used to have signs up saying more Halloween is coming, but they've taken those down, so maybe this is it. Anyway, they've got some lighting things here. It looks like some of it's mixed up there. That skeleton and the eyeballs are a little reversed, but some of these are fun. I like the swirling bats. All right, we've got some other, well, I guess these are examples of the lights that they offer. Some bats and pumpkins and things. Here's Yorick the Skeleton with a funny bone, I guess. You can get a pop-up coffin. I have one of those and I enjoy it. But it didn't look like there were any other skeletons in the store. They have these neat pumpkin lights. I like the way that they sort of flicker. I think this orangey one looks a little bit more realistic, but I guess if you wanted a green glowing pumpkin, that's certainly an idea. Then you can put teeth in them as well. I've always liked those. I have some. I've just never actually tried using them. And of course a unicorn horn if you want to use that. Another light here. Probably can't hear it in the video, but these things make a lot of noise. I was excited to pick one up a couple of years ago. Really disappointed to get it home. If you're going to use it indoors, it just makes way too much noise. Okay, what's around here? Just some more pumpkin carving kits. We've got spider webs, about $1 a bag. That seems pretty normal. And what do we have over here for our cemetery? Okay, so they have skull fencing here. Looked a little pricey considering you can get similar stuff at the Dollar Tree. I actually ended up buying those replacement stakes for your foam tombstones. Figured I could put some more out this year. I know they always get lost, but they've got a nice selection of tombstones here. And you can get one free if you buy two. Not a bad deal. Not a great deal. 1 for 1 would have been a little bit nicer. Spiders and creepy crawly things here. I actually kind of like these spiders that they've got. Very festive looking. The hairy ones are awfully creepy as well. We've got some bats. $6. That seemed a little overpriced in my opinion. Let's see, what else have we got? All right, so down here, we have a hand in a foam thing for $3. You know, we could buy that at the Dollar Tree a few years ago for $1. And I know I've seen those exact same fingers, or at least very, very similar at the Dollar Tree. Again, for $1. Paying $3 here at Party City. I know things here are a little bit more expensive, but if it's almost the exact same thing you're going to get at another store, there's just no point. All right, we've got just some decorative fun things around here to keep it all nice and spooky. Some yard stakes and little hanging figures. This cat's kind of creepy. Looks kind of vintage. Very fun and scary at the same time. All right, we've got some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. Looks like those are some figures that come in a bag. Maybe you don't know what you're going to get, but here are the Nightmare Before Christmas guys, and here's the gal. So Jack and Sally. Not exactly sure if, I mean, those look like they're standing figures. These are obviously stakes you can put in your yard. And then here are just some more odds and ends. This is kind of neat. I love this whole happy Halloween yard stake thing. But right next to it, oddly, is some crime scene stuff. The lineup scene setter is pretty neat. Next up, we have Trunk or Treat. This is getting so popular these years. I guess people don't want to walk around the block, go trick-or-treating. It's not safe, I guess. I don't know. But I will be very sad when trick-or-treaters stop coming to my house so that I can ply them with candy. All right, we've got some goodies for the candy bags if you didn't want to go that route, I guess. Pencils, little art kits. Of course, pencils are the best. Here's some games. You can play Bend and Twist. I guess that's a knockoff of Twister. Get some ribbons for costume parties, tattoos, little creepy goodies. Bingo, okay. And let's see, just other little games and treat bags. You've been booed. Looks like there is a ring toss game there. Oh, I love the potato sacks with little monster sacks. Let's see, some whoopee cushions and some treat bags and things. Okay, I actually bought this candelabra with gauze, I guess that's kind of a chandelier. I have several of them. I like to try them. They're awfully hard to put together usually. We'll see how well this one works. I love the design on that bucket too. But here we're in the party section. Oh, the inflatable cooler with the witch legs sticking out is pretty neat. $20 for the skull dispenser. I believe I bought one for $10 at the Ross store not too long ago. Ooh, look at that, Boo and Happy Haunting. I really like that. Obviously the plastic salad tongs or whatever they are, you could get at the Dollar Tree. I use them for everything. Does anyone else think that this help thing looks a little like the Jell-O boxes? Love the hats. You can hang them over anything if you've got a witch theme going on. But here are just some general banners and placemats and plates and napkins and things. I love that table runner with that skeleton. Okay, we've got some Jack Skellington down there. The bat cutouts, I once did a whole wall full of those. I used a little blue tape to mount them thinking it wouldn't affect my paint, but it did and it ripped paint off, so I've never done it since. Got some Day of the Dead stuff here. That's good for my current theme. I actually bought a lot of Day of the Dead stuff here, not this stuff, but in the costuming section for my theme this year. We're not really going to take a look at the costumes today. Probably won't at all. We'll just take a quick glimpse at them. We'll take a look at the masks here in a minute, though. If you want to look at the costumes, check out their online store because they're endless. All right, here we're getting into the scary movie monster guys. After a quick detour to some centerpieces and goodies. Here we've got the evil twins, scene setters from The Shining and Pennywise. All right, here's some hanging ghouls. I love the skeleton with the sort of creepy cloth on it. Again, you could replicate that a little bit cheaper if you wanted to using the stuff that you'll find at the Dollar Tree. I feel like I'm a broken record on that point, but it looks like they're all sourcing their cheap stuff from the same low-cost vendors this year. But here we go, back to the masks that I mentioned a moment ago. They've got a nice assortment. I like looking at the masks because we can easily turn a lot of these things into the props in our displays, because all you need to do is come up with a body form, and you can even buy those at Spirit, but it's easy enough just to fill your own clothing with whatever you can find to stuff it with, and there you can make your own little body. All right. Lots of creepy masks. Oh, I love this guy with the slashes across his head. Like it's he's been sliced into a bunch of pieces. We've got the swamp thing down there. You can make a nice monster coming out of a pond if you have one, or a pool. That would be fun. Here's a clown, very creepy. And you can flesh out your newly created monster with some knives and swords and whatever implements of torture they might want to wield, like a giant pair of scissors, of course. Who wouldn't want that? Love the axe. Here's a little crowbar. Plastic, weighs almost nothing, but looks pretty real in my opinion. All right, to the other side we've got some ninja equipment, some swords, a staff of some sort, and of course the ubiquitous chainsaw. That one unfortunately doesn't work. Okay, so that brings us to their costume wall, just to give you an idea of what they have in store for you. Again, check out their website if you're interested. But that'll do it for today, so thank you all for watching. I might do another Party City video. I'm sure I'll check them out again, and if they do end up having more stock, I will let you know. But be sure to stay tuned for more store walkthroughs, DIYs, product reviews, and so forth. Till next time, thanks for watching, take care, and happy haunting.